Hello, my name is Jay. I am with the Gobbie Group, a division of Noah's Ark Animal Workshop, and this is my niece, Molly. And today we are going to assemble the Gobbies to teach you how to do it best, tips and tricks so that it is a fun, enjoyable workshop, not only for the kids, but for you as the educators that have to work with them. And we don't want any crying kids, do we? No, we don't want any crying kids. So today, I am going to put together this little green jellyfish, and his name is Moon. And what are you putting together, Molly?
I'm putting together a squid, and its name SQ.
SQ. So, first thing you're going to want to do is, all the schools and libraries, summer camps, get these cool little packages like this. If you forget the assembly, the instructions are right on the back, but it has a resealable bag, an area on the bottom where you can put the child's name and Sharpie at the end of the day so they don't mix up with their toys. But the first thing you're going to do is have everyone tear open their bag and put their product down on the table. Inside the bag, we have 4 components. First, we have a Gobbie body. We have a package of beads. Next, we have a package of strings. And lastly, we have the carabiner or snap clip. Once everyone has their component parts in front of them, it's time to assemble the Gobbie. So what do we do first? First off, just wait. First off, what I would highly recommend, the package of beads, I would have a small little paper container like a Dixie cup or a little paper reservoir, something. I mean, if you have to use a big paper plate like this.
Or you can use this.
Or you can use these little, and you know what these are. You might need these after the whole assembly process. But anyway, these little plastic shot cups work very, very well to house the beads. Because if you don't have something like this and the kids just dump the beads out, it's not good.
It will get everywhere, kinda. It will when you dump it out, it will kinda, if you're on a table, if you dump it out, it will kinda fall off the table and you have to get down.
Kind of makes that clink, clink,
yeah.
Clink, clink, clink. Big mess. You're going to want to do this. So, at this present time, we have exactly 40 beads. 32 of these cute little multicolorful pony beads, and 8 of multicolored animal-shaped beads. And so what we want to do is we want to first string half of the beads onto the tapered end of the paracord. Tapered end is obvious because it's finished off kind of like a pencil point, and the other end is a knotted end. And you'll see why we did that. So half of 40 is how many? 20. And we're going to put 20 beads spread over 4 strings. So we're going to put 5 beads approximately. You can let the kids do this however they want, but we would suggest putting 5 beads on each of these cords. So the tapered end, we will start with an animal-shaped bead first.
I can't find the hole. I found it.
There you go. And sometimes they're a little challenging on these animals because these are meant to be bead stoppers, so it's a snug fit. So you have what?
I'm gonna say. So if you want to get the animal bead on, sometimes I like twisting it back and forth so it can kind of get in.
Back and forth, that's right, in a forward motion, and you can get that through. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to speed things up for this first part of the assembly process. All right, so Miss Molly completed the first step by putting half of the beads onto each of the 4 strings, and you'll notice there are always 2 solid colored and 2 patterned colored cords. And you can challenge the students to put a particular order of the beads in order with colors so that it's symmetrical to what is on the other side. So the next step is to thread each of the 4 cords to the bottom of the goby, and you'll find 4 corresponding holes on each goby. And because of the nature of the paracord, it doesn't slide too easily through those holes, which is nice. So it provides some element of control for the kids so they don't get frustrated. They can get those through the bottom of the holes. Molly, turn it upside down and let's take a close-up of that so we can see how those fit through the bottom of those holes. Excellent. So now what we're going to do is with these cords through the bottom of the holes, now we will affix the remainder of our beads, but we will do it in an opposite way. So we started with an animal shaped bead first, and then we added the pony beads. Now we're going to go backwards, put pony beads on first, and finish with an animal bead. So Molly, let's see how it's done. So you can see there are 4 pony beads already on there, and then she is threading this last animal bead on there, and she's going to go ahead and put a knot in there, just a simple half hitch knot, so nothing slides off. Perfect, perfect. Now we'll speed things up again to finish the other 3 cords. And there we have it. SQ, the pink squid, is fully assembled. Great job, Molly. What's the very last step that we do?
We put the clip on, then you can hang it on your backpack or your bag or your bike or something.
All right, let's see how that's done.
There we go.
Perfect. All right, so that was the assembly process. Well, she actually assembled hers. Mine is already assembled, but this is basically what it looks like when you're complete. And I just want to go over a couple of tips and tricks while you're doing this. Again, to re-emphasize that we want to make sure to contain those beads somehow before you get started. And at the very, very end, when the kids put this the last side of the beads on, you'll notice that the pony beads themselves, they slide relatively easy on the string, but the animal shaped bead does not. And so even if our beads fall down, that animal shaped bead is going to hold them, even if you don't have the knot here attached.
See, like, look at what I did. I accidentally didn't put it too tight. It still works.
It still works. And let's say that you want to, if any of the kids want their strings to be shorter, you can just tie the knot anywhere you'd like and just scissors trim the opposite end. One thing that I would suggest, though, is if you cut this tapered end, which has been finished off with heat, the kids will not be able to use that again unless an adult heats that and makes it a point again. Certainly we don't want the kids to be doing that. But what you could do is you could go to the opposite end that did have a knot in it like that. And if you wanted to shorten things up a little bit, you could just add another knot down an inch or two, tie a knot like that, and then trim right there. That way, if the kids ever want to try a different color combination of the beads or a different ordering of the beads, they can do that if they want. What, Molly?
If you see both of our Gobbies, they both have different strings, so every Gobbie comes with different strings.
That's right. Each Gobbie is unique, and the colors, there might be some overlapping on the colors and the beads, but the complete combination of each one is very different. So if one of your kids put together Moon this summer, they could put together SQ next summer, or for seasonal. And we do have some seasonal ones coming out later this year that you can check.
And if you get two of the Gobbies, you might switch them up with the strings.
You could switch up different string colors or different colored clips. And again, like Molly mentioned, you can put these on backpacks, garment bags, dance bag, athletic bags. I suppose, could you put on a bowling ball bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Purses, anything you want. Gobbies, the buddies you make and take everywhere you go. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please email at gobbie@mygobbie.com, or you can call, I'm going to have to put the number on the bottom of the screen because I don't remember it. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'd love to see pictures and videos of the workshops that you have, and have a wonderful time. Thank you.
And take everywhere you go. The buddies you make and take everywhere you go.
Okay, so just look at the camera, and you ready?
I guess.
All right. Hello, my name is Jay. I'm with